What's going on, guys? Early in the morning right now. It's about 5:45 in this morning. What I'm going to be doing is throwing top waters primarily to try to find some big snook and some big jack. And if that doesn't work and the top water bite falls off, I'm going to net some mullet and hopefully just catch some big fish this morning. Alright, so I'll show you what we're doing. There's a school of little jack crevalle just going ballistic on some glass minnows. So I got my little micro light set up and I'm catching some little jacks to use for bait. And I'm just throwing a little DOA shrimp, just a brown DOA shrimp. They'll hit just about anything when they're feeding like this. There's a little one. Perfect. Typically, catching these dink jacks annoy me, but what we're going to be using these for, these are perfect. I already got two more in the well, and this is actually the smallest one I've gotten. This is going to be a beautiful one. Alright, let me tell you what the deal is. I just spent a couple minutes catching some little jack that are about 15 inches long, maybe smaller than that. And we got steel rigged up on a live bait pole. And we're going to see if we can't catch some sharks, kind of sight fish for some sharks, see them cruising across the sandbar. Just pitch our little jack crevalles up on them and see if they'll get hammered. That's the plan for now. Alright, I see a shark over to my left that I'm going to try to pitch my little jack at. He's right here in front of me. He just hit it. He hit it. He's tearing him up. Oh. There's a shark right there. Oh, yes. Tighten my drag a little bit. That was sick. There's two of them. He might have just came off. Yeah, he just came off. Dang, dude. There's two little bull sharks. There's another one right there. He's swimming. Just swimming right below the boat. He'll probably pick this head up. Oh, gosh, that was sick. Holy cow. Talk about a mean mouth. Oh gosh, there's one sitting right next to the boat, Come on. It's pretty funny, there's two sharks there. I didn't realize that. There's two, and I felt them hitting it, and then I saw one swimming around, and another one picked it up and swam off. Alright, it's got picked up. I'm gonna let him take it for a little bit. He's let go. No, he just came back for it. You gotta really make sure they have it. I think he's got it that time. There it goes. He's coming at us. He's coming right at us. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at that shark. He's not very happy with me. What a stud. He's 4-footer. Turn my camera on here. I had to decide how I want to land this thing. He's pretty done. Take him on this far side. He's a 30-pound shark. There's another one right there. Big fish. He's a little shark, but he's a big fish. Let's see if I can get bit by a shark here. I thought he was done. Rubbing underneath the boat. Oh, I just... Hey, good looking. This is such a strong friggin' fish. Holy hell. Oh. Oh. This is ridiculous. Oh. Whew. All right, he has been landed officially after all that friggin' mess. See if I can get him unhooked without getting bit. He's unhooked. All right. It's a very powerful fish. Oh. Whew. Guys, don't wrangle with sharks unless you know what you're doing here. That's a nice 35-pound bull shark, probably. Look at that bad boy. Whew. Let's get him released. Don't want to keep him out too long. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure this guy gets a ride just like any other fish I would catch. Snook, jack. Though he just, people think, oh, he's a shark, whatever. Like, people don't like sharks. He's a game fish, man. And you saw how strong this fish is. Sharks need to be respected, most definitely. Ugh. There he goes. Holy cow, I am beat. That took a lot of effort to get that fish in the boat. Alright, I want to make a note about how powerful those sharks' jaws are. Granted, this is from me unhooking him, but just how strong their jaws are from him. He bent the hook around, and literally, like, my hook right there is in a complete circle. From his jaws, just how powerful they are. And when that hook got in there, I had to bend it all the way around. And by the time I finally unhooked the circle hook, it was in a complete circle. Those are such unbelievably powerful fish, man. And if you don't know what you're doing, don't screw around with sharks. I'll say that. I think a month ago, some kid around here tried to spear a cobia off a shark and got his arm bitten off. Like, sharks, you don't joke around with them if you don't know what you're doing. don't try to spear a cobia off him for one thing, but especially fishing for him, you know, I pulled him in the boat to unhook him and to show him to the camera for you guys, but if you don't know what you're doing, don't try to bring a shark into your boat. Unhook him by the side, and if you can't get the hook out, I know it sounds bad, it's okay to cut it if you're afraid you can't get the hook out and it's gonna bite you, but do everything you can, you know, to help those fish. Unhook them, release them if you're trying to catch them, because I mean, you saw the power behind that fish. They're a game fish, man, and people might not think so, but tell me something that pulls as hard and as exhilarating as catching a shark like that. That was awesome. Alright, back in at the dock. It was a pretty slow day. It's always fun catching some sharks like that, though. Inshore, you know, sight fishing for them. It's pretty cool watching them swim across the top, pushing wake and pitching your bait out at them and watching them smack it. You know, the snook just weren't biting well for me. I had one hit from a nice sized snook, but he just didn't hook up and didn't want anything to do with my bait again. But, you know, still it was an okay morning. Sometimes you just gotta roll with what you got and go after something else if you just want something that'll tug on your line. So I'm gonna post this video up today, because today's Wednesday morning and I post videos on Wednesday. And tomorrow, which is pretty cool, I'm actually gonna be fishing with Josh from Blacktip H, and we're going to do some snook fishing tomorrow morning. So I'm going to try to film a little bit of that on my GoPro, and I know he's bringing out his cameraman and crew, and we're going to try to hopefully hook up with a lot of big snook tomorrow. So I'll try to post a video of that on Saturday if I can, but until next time, see you.